Bible, they will know.
I need to.
All right? That's the scripture. What you got? All right, read that.
The book of Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
And laid open the book of the law.
Right, so the other nations, the Greeks are so-called white people, right? So this is how he got this color. Read that again.
And laid open the book of the law.
They laid open the book of the law, which is the Bible. Read.
Wherein the heathen,
Wherein the who?
the heathen,
which are the other nations, read,
have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
they painted the likeness of their images to lie to us, to make us believe
Well, you
that
said they painted the likeness of their images.
Of
They
their
didn't say
images.
to lie to us.
Huh?
There's no way.
So why would they do that?
Because that's what, I don't know.
Did they do it to
Slow down.
befriend us?
No, slow down. Because I'm learning.
Okay.
But I'm asking questions and I'm also not trying to go against you.
No,
I'm
no.
not trying
Ask your
to
questions,
change
sis.
it.
Ask your questions.
Right before that, what made them change it into their image? Something like that. You said, right?
Let me ask you a question. We're going to read this after this one, but let me ask you a question. Why would people lie to you? Is it to better you, to help you, or to take something from you?
Anyone who's lying to us something of their,
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that.
Yes,
I'm glad you said that. So
Right.
what do they gain?
But you said they
What
lied.
do they gain?
I just want to read that before I can answer that. I want you to read that before so I can be sure of what I'm answering.
Read that
I
again
just-
for the
because
sister.
I'm not saying I believe it. I just want to know what I'm hearing.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3 and verse 48.
Bring it out.
And laid open the book of the law.
Right, read.
But the law.
The book of the law, which is the Bible.
The God laid open the book of the law.
No,
Okay, that's
we're
what I
talking
missed.
about the Greeks.
Okay, that's where I missed.
We're talking about the Greeks. Yes.
How did we get to that?
Because we were in a Greek captivity.
Okay, they
Right?
conquered us. Okay.
Right.
And the Greeks, they opened their book.
They're open our book.
Okay, they opened our book of the law.
Mm-hmm.
And
Read.
Wherein the heathen have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Uh-huh.
so they're trying to say that they painted. So they are saying that they're lying. They're saying that they are trying to deceive us.
Give me that.
So you're right. They are
We're
saying
talking about Yahushua, how he died and all that. It's in Maccabees. I mean, yeah, I want that.
I see where it's saying.
Okay, so you get
painted
that.
the image.
Right, so what I want, read that where it says
To paint the likeness of their image.
no, of them.
Of that.
So they were telling us, he
The
don't
Greeks.
look like you, he look like us.
The Greeks.
The Greeks.
And the Greeks you have pictures of? I'm deep on this. Hotel show.
I don't got pictures right here, but we all know what the Greeks look like. They look like this.
Okay.
They look like them.
Okay.
Alright? So let me ask you a question, sis. You said you know a little bit about the Bible. You know nothing about the Bible? So do you believe, we've been taught that God loves everybody and this Bible is a universal book and it's for everybody.
I believe that I don't know, I haven't been taught that I believe that God loves everybody.
You do?
That's what I feel.
And you know what that is, sis? That's Christianity. Because the Bible never states that God loves anybody other than the Israelites, which are these people here on the
Says
side.
that?
Yes, the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Yeah, we're going for you. Everything we tell you, we're going to quote.
I like that stuff.
Let me start at
Trying to
Deuteronomy.
find a place to teach me.
We're going to start at Deuteronomy chapter 4. We're going to start at Deuteronomy chapter 4. This Bible is only written for the Israelites. All right?
This one here.
This one here, the one that they got all over the world. The Bible that's on everybody's grandmother's coffee table says the same thing that we're about to show you right now. All right? Read that for the sisters. 4 and 44. Deuteronomy 4 and 44.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse number 44.
Bring it out.
And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel.
No, he said it before the whole world.
The children of Israel.
No, this Bible is a universal book, and it was written to the whole world, brother.
The children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt.
Right. So have you heard about the children of Israel being slaves in Egypt and under Pharaoh and having to be, what did Moses, what's Moses' famous words? Let my people go. You heard about that, right?
Interrupt your sermon, but what's so important about
Everything in the book is important. If it's written in the Bible, let me get 1 John 5 and 10.
that is true?
If it's written in the book of the Bible, it's important.
It is important.
All right? And we're going to read something for you.
Negro.
Huh?
But there's other rules. It's 'cause it's for
No, I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
Are you saying to show that the black man is power is important to know the truth of the Bible? Because the word Negro and white man is like it's white and black.
What we're trying to do, sis, is dispel lies.
Thank you.
And we're
So-
trying to explain to our people who we are according to the Bible. Because if I ask you, sis, what's your nationality, what would you say?
I would say what they told me to say,
And what's that?
that I'm black, African American.
Oh.
I'm not from Africa.
Okay.
I'm not black. I don't even know what to say anymore.
Exactly. So we've been lied to, and we're here to dispel them lies. All right. An African American is two white men. Let me get that in Psalms 49 and 11.
I have white and
Listen to me though.
different from me.
It's named Africa and America are named after two white men.
My grandmother's white.
Okay, that's fine. What's your grandfather?
My
And let me get that Numbers 118.
My grandfather is some Latino white.
All praise to the Most High. Now, like I was saying, African American comes from two white men. We're not from two white men. The seed starts with the men, right? The seed comes through the men. So the Bible says that we are what our father is, according to the scriptures.
Father,
The father, you come from the father's seed. So read that for it real quick.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18.
Bring it out.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigree.
They declared our lineage, or what a person's lineage, how you determine what that is, read.
After their families, by the house of their fathers.
By the what?
By the house of their fathers.
So whatever your father is, you are. That's what the Bible's saying. Because he holds the seed. He plants that seed. So if I plant an apple seed here, it's going to come up an apple. If I plant an apple seed in China, it's still going to be an apple. So you are what your father is. Now, like I said, it comes from Leo Cyprio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci, right? Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 49, and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands,
They call their what?
their lands after their own names.
Right. So they called their lands after their own names. Africa and America. All right? Those are two white men's names. And we are not of that.
I understand now. My whole thing was thinking that it's like it's a battle of white and black.
Let me
I
get-
didn't want it to be that. Your thing is that you just want the truth.
It's the battle of truth and lies.
Truth and lie, not white and black.
It's a-
God
it's-
is God.
It's a battle of truth. And God has a chosen people, according to the Bible. Yep. God has a chosen people.
Okay. 'Cause it's so
all right.
hard to see that from what people have been known to.
You got that Psalms 148?
But you're telling the truth. We don't know.
And that's what we're out here for. We ain't out here to hurt no feelings. We out here to come and tell the truth to our people, to our sister. What's your name, sister? What's your name? Limited. My sister Limited. I want to make sure by the time you leave us, you have a little bit more truth than you came up with. Okay? So, and we did say something that this book is not a universal book. All right? Let us read something for you. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 147, and verse number 19.
Bring it out.
He showed his word unto Jacob.
Right. So this is saying God showed his word unto Jacob. Read.
his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Unto who?
Unto Israel.
Right. So this Bible, the statutes and judgments are for the Israelites. Read.
Whole page.
He have not dealt so with any
He
nation.
have what?
He have not dealt so with any nation.
He have not dealt so with any other nation. That's what the Bible said. I didn't say it. Right? Read.
And as for his judgments,
For his what?
judgments, they have not known them.
Right.
And they have not known the judgments of the Most High, because it was never given to them. When we just read in Deuteronomy chapter 4, and he said he gave these laws and commandments to Israel. Right? So we've been lied about this book. We've been like, this is our history, sis. This is our history. Right. So you're not a black woman, you're an Israelite sister. You're God's chosen people. Let me get that Deuteronomy 7:6 for the sister. All right, sis. Us not knowing who we are puts us in a certain mind state, and we don't realize how precious we are to God. And the reason we're at the bottom is because we don't obey the word of God. All right? So what we're also doing is trying to have our people recognize who you are, come back to your Father, and keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's our purpose.
Do you also, besides showing the race, do you also show the other missing things that we missing in the Bible?
Other missing things as what?
Well, you said they wrote the book for their gain.
Uh-huh.
So therefore, we've been missing some parts of the Bible.
Okay.
And we didn't know it. Have they found it?
I mean, we showing you right now.
I know that part.
We showing you right
I'm
now.
just saying because I didn't know. Do I need to come to your church and learn that?
I mean, we got a flyer for my sister. Do we got a flyer for my sister? And yeah, we're not here to overwhelm you,
Oh no, I like being over.
but what we're just trying to do is we're just starting at one place. I mean, we can go all day,
I
sis.
like all kinds of knowledge. One says right and one says wrong. I like to hear it all and judge myself.
All praise to the
And
Most High.
learn myself, and you show me what you're talking about, and you doing that,
Well, let us show you this. All right.
and you are.
We not niggas. We not spics. We not none of that. We are the chosen people. Yeah, but that's what we're recognized as, right? No, you're good. You're good. Read that for the sister. We're going to show you what you mean to the Most High. All right, read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
For the Israelites, we are a holy people. What does holy mean, sis? No, holy means that to God that we're separate and that we're set apart.
Okay.
All right? Read. He's going to bring it home. Read.
The Lord thy God
The Lord our God, read,
hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
Unto himself. Read.
above
know the same.
above all people
Above all people. Read.
that are upon the face of the earth.
That are upon the face of the earth. So we got to realize who we are. And we're special to God. But we're on the bottom because we neglect to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You know any commandments is?
Come on with it. I'm not. God shall treat your neighbor like you want to be treated. I might not got the
Uh-huh.
Jesus stuff.
And now, let me ask you. You right. That's excellent.
Okay.
Okay, so who is our neighbor? Let me get that. Leviticus 19:17. Who is our neighbor?
Come on, teach me.
Okay, we got you, sis. We got you. We out here for you.
Treat people how you want to be treated.
Read
Some
that.
people don't care about themselves.
Some of us get misconstrued about who our neighbor is, though. But the Bible is exact, and it tells us who our neighbor is. Read.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, and verse number 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
We should rebuke our neighbors. We should tell them the truth of what we're doing now. Tell us the truth about this. Tell us the truth about the law, statutes, and commandments. Tell us the truth about who we are according to God. All right? Read that again from the top.
Thou shalt not hate thine brother in thy heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer sin. Don't allow them to sin. Read.
Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
No, of everybody.
The children of thy people.
Against the children of our people. How you doing, sis? Slow down real quick. Let us talk to you.
So I
Read.
shouldn't get mad. What he's saying, rebuke.
Read that again.
God. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Of your neighbor.
Don't get revenge.
Of thy people. But thou shalt
Of our people.
Avenge. Tell me that.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear a grudge.
What does avenge mean?
So to get
Some people
revenge.
don't know. Okay. Revenge.
To get revenge.
But sometimes I want to keep my sister, but I'm just mad.
Yeah.
But my sister said, even though I think it, I'm not to have done it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're going to think that, say, God forgive my thoughts, and leave them alone.
That's what I want.
And leave them alone.
I can't help it.
Yeah,
I'm upset, but now if I didn't want godly, I wouldn't.
exactly. Read it from the top for the sis again.
God. The book of Leviticus, chapter 19, and verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thine brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor,
We should correct our people in love, read.
and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Right, so it's talking about the children. Our neighbor is the children of our people.
I forgive everyone.
All right? It's against the children of our people.
Oh,
All right? That's the point. Our neighbors, according to the Bible, is the children of our people. Yes. Absolutely. So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American.
so don't treat our race, but treat others better.
It's not about treat others bad. I mean, it's about loving your people first. Putting your people first.
I personally wouldn't treat any race.
See, really, we're not even supposed to deal with the other nations like that. We're not.
Really?
Yeah.
But why he put us all together?
Well, this was done. We're here to this side of the world because let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
The mixtures.
We're going to read. We're, like I told you, we're at the bottom because we didn't keep the commandments.
Okay.
All right?
You know how I'm asking questions.
No, you're asking excellent questions, sister. And we're put in this position
Thank you.
because we're being punished by our Father. Let me get Amos 3 and 1. Before that, we're being punished for our iniquities. All right, so did you grow up with your father?
Mother and father.
Mother and father, all right. So if dad told you to wash the dishes and you said, no, I'm not doing that, would you get in trouble? Right?
Yeah.
You'll get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the Most High. It's the same thing. Read that for the sis. Amos 3 and 1.
The book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse number 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
No, I've known everybody.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Right, so that's why we at the bottom. Because we, the Israelites, are the only family that the Most High knows. So he said, therefore, since you didn't keep my commandments, I'm going to punish you.
Okay. I was
All right.
wondering why I'm going through all this and I've been like,
Absolutely.
why?
Exactly. Because you're a chosen person. But you're out of sync with the Most High, like a lot of our people are. And that's why, as a whole, we're at the bottom. So what should we do? Should we come back to the Word of God and start to learn the commandments and start to keep them? Or should we stay in the position that we're in?
Well, I feel like if you're staying in something that's not working, obviously you need to change.
Absolutely. We need to change. We need to change.
Speaking on the Bible, for me,
Uh-huh.
I have been feeling something, and it's not that,
Uh-huh.
but that's and it's being shown certain stuff that leads me towards something. That's probably why I get the stuff.
Hey, give me man's goings, please. Man's goings. Nothing happens by chance, all right? You here for a reason. We're here for a reason. We're here to meet you today, sis.
I believe it because I have seen it before, but I guess it was here.
We're here to meet you. You got that? Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 20, and verse number 24. Man's goings are of the Lord.
Man and women's goings are of the Lord. Read.
How can a man then understand his own way?
Right. So we don't understand our own way. The Most High puts us on a certain path. All right? So that's why you're here today.
Yeah, and in this whole town, I guess.
Absolutely.
I live in Texas.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we want to share a couple commandments with you. Is that okay?
Oh, please help me.
All right. You got that? What you got? Deuteronomy 14, Leviticus 7, Numbers 15. What you got?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 7.
Let me ask you a question, sis. Do you eat pork? You used to.
And then when I started back, I got dizzy and fell sick.
Okay, so we're going to tell you why you got dizzy and fell sick. All right, read.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 7. And the swan,
What swine says? Read.
though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
The pig is unclean to you. All right, read.
Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch.
Right, so the Bible says that we are not supposed to eat pork. All right, a lot of people think that's a Muslim thing and all that. No, they got that from the Bible. Why? Because that's an unclean beast. I mean, look at how it looks. It looks filthy. No, he looks like a monster or something.
He's cute though.
All right, does he look as good as say
No, I mean, no.
say a deer looks strong and big and healthy? No, he doesn't look like that. So just the way he looks alone, he's sloppy and he eats anything. He'll eat another pig.
You eat a human.
He'll eat a human.
That's why my dad said they had a little spot waiting for him over there and he was there.
Yeah.
I just,
Hey, nah, hey, I'm with you. But we are not supposed to eat the pork.
no evidence.
All right? Yeah. I understand. But it's unclean to us. It's a sin for us to eat that thing, sis. All right? That's why you got dizzy.
Okay, so I did the right thing. Leave it alone.
You got to leave it alone. A lot of all praise to the Most High, but a lot of our people get high blood pressure. Doesn't a lot of so-called black people have heart disease, high blood pressure,
It's inexpensive.
diabetes, and different things like that? It's because of the things that we eat that we shouldn't eat.
It's inexpensive, and that's why they were buying it.
Oh, so why?
They didn't have the knowledge of what.
No, but when did we start eating pork?
Well, I hear,
Mhm.
I know that the slaves, they were given the
Say it again.
I heard, I don't know,
Okay,
that the slaves were giving the scraps. So they
Uh-huh.
were eating pork too. The
absolutely.
whites were eating pork too. And they gave them the nasty part. I mean, I don't know. Tell me.
Read that again for the sister.
Why did they keep them all?
Give me that Amos 3:1 one more time. Who was the laws given to? We just went over that. Who were the laws of the Bible given to? It was only given to the Israelites. So the so-called white man's not an Israelite. So these laws are not for them. They're only,
They can eat it.
they're only
Oh my
for the
God.
Israelites.
Okay.
This is our book.
And so they gave us something we were not supposed to.
Absolutely, and they knew it.
Okay.
Just like they knew this, sis.
I hear you. I just don't like it.
I know, but we gotta bring it up. What you got, King?
Going hard with that.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1.
I'm sorry, God.
Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you.
Right. So this Bible is being spoken to you, to us, to our people only. Read.
O children of Israel,
The Israelites.
against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
Right. So we were brought out of Egypt as slaves. Our whole family. Read.
Saying, you only have I known.
God is saying right there, you Israelites, you are the only family and people that I have known.
No, well, who made those? Didn't he make up?
Well, we're going to get that. We're going to get that. Read that again.
You only have I known
You only have I known the Israelites. Read.
of all the families of the earth.
Out of every other family in the earth. Read.
Therefore, I will punish you.
No, I'm going to punish everybody.
I will punish you.
No, these laws, this Bible is written for everybody. Read.
I will punish you for all your iniquities.
For everybody's iniquity.
For your iniquities.
So only the Israelites are being punished for our iniquities. 1 second, because this Bible is only for the Israelites.
That Bible's different than this one.
Every Bible in the world is for the Israelites.
Okay.
This is our records.
Right.
This is our history. This is who we are.
Right.
Because if I ask 10 people that look like us who we are, how you doing, brother? All right, can I ask you a question? What's your nationality, King? What's your nationality? Where do you come from? What does God call you? See, you said something different than him. And that's a curse because we don't know who we are as a people. That's been taken from us. It's been robbed. Let me get Isaiah 3. Isaiah 1 and 3. King, give us 1 second. Give us one. You believe in the Bible, King? Huh? No?
I respect it, but it's not my book.
Whose book is it?
Whoever's book it is, whoever they claim it.
So the Bible's for everybody?
I wouldn't say that. I respect all religions.
No, but this is a history book. We don't deal with religion up here. We're talking history. So that's why I asked you, who are you?
History.
Come over and talk to us a little bit, bro. We ain't gonna bite you. Uh-huh.
Some people call it history, some people call it allegory, some people call it fiction. It's what it means to you.
Well, let us show you some history. I'm gonna show you some history if you give us 2 seconds. You ain't got 2 seconds for your brothers?
You know what? I got love for everybody.
And that's the problem with our people. We love everybody, but we don't love ourselves. I'm coming to you as your brother, and I just want to show you something about our people. You ain't got time for your brothers. I'm not sitting here trying to rob you. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. All right, so give me a second. Let me show you some history.
What he's saying is,
Hmm?
who wrote it?
Huh?
Maybe he's saying, I thought he was saying something.
You got a second to hear us out? We can get all that. We can get that. I just want to know if brother gonna give us a second. All right, what's up? We're gonna show you some history. All right. Let me get Deuteronomy 28. We're gonna show you some history. All right.
It's still,
Huh?
right, it's written. You know, the Bible was translated and retranslated and retranslated and rewritten and retranslated.
Okay, so what's different in the Bible? I got the original Bible right here in my bag.
But how do you know it's the original Bible?
That's what he's saying.
What do you mean? How do I know?
Because
We're about to show you. We're about to show you.
the original Bible was written thousands of years ago.
Uh-huh.
And then it was translated and sent other places and translated into different languages. So now you got this
So,
not even in
let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
I mean, the most basic thing we were taught as children is that you hear one thing,
Let me ask you a question, King.
you hear one thing in your ear,
Uh-huh. Let me get for stammering lips.
and then that next
28
person
and
says
11.
it, next person,
It comes out different.
right, it's translation.
No, see, you're talking about a game called telephone, and we're talking about the word of the Lord. So if I say hello to you, brother, in English, and I say it in Spanish, does it not mean the same thing?
But
Yes or no, King?
no. What I'm saying is there's different words. Words have very specific different meanings in different languages.
Do you,
And is it translated?
brother? If you listen for a second, I can explain to you. I can explain to you why it's been translated to different languages.
Okay.
You just got to give me a second.
Well, let's go.
All right, you got that? Uh-huh.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse number 11.
Bring it out.
For with stammering lips
With stammering lips, read,
and another tongue
in another tongue, different languages, read,
will he speak to his people.
will the Most High speak to his people. All right, so let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 64 and verse 25. This is why. We're going to show you why that happened. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse number 64.
Bring it out.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people.
And the what?
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other.
Right, so we were scattered from one end of the earth to the other, right? Hello? Through slavery. So-called black people been scattered from one end of the earth all the way to the other end, correct? No, correct, King. Let me finish. Let me finish, King. Let me finish. So being that we've been scattered from one end of the earth, there's not one universal language, meaning we're going to speak many different languages. Right? Read that again.
And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even to the other.
Right. So we've been scattered to other different countries in bondage, and we had to learn their languages. So that's why it's been written in other languages, because God's people have been scattered across the world, and his word was still going to be able to reach them.
God's people only,
The so-called the Israelites.
only
The Israelites, according to the Bible. Who are the Israelites?
Well, that's toss-up.
Who are the? It ain't a toss-up. If you know, speak it. If you don't, put your hand over your mouth.
Right.
So you don't know. We're going to show you right now. See? Let me get that. Proverbs 28:1. See, our people are emotional, especially the men, and we can never have a discourse because our people are too emotional, especially the men.
Right.
And they don't want to be wrong. It's not about being wrong. It's about us regaining something that we haven't had, which is the truth.
But what about his wrong in your eyes?
Huh?
Or his wrong, understand in your eyes wrong?
Well,
His understanding.
So,
What's wrong with
can you understand if we're talking at the same time?
No.
You got to allow me to speak.
Right. So I was talking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And what happened?
And what?
What happened?
What do you mean?
Oh, you was trying to iterate like dialogue, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
So you're asking about him, and I'm telling you what happened with him. Right? You just asked me a question about him.
No.
Did she ask me a question about him?
It was a question like, yes, okay, maybe so. So I'm saying, not negative towards you.
Mhm.
You're right about how men are getting emotional. You're not getting
Yeah.
emotional often.
Who?
No, I didn't think so.
No, there's passion here,
I
baby.
believe it,
I believe in this word.
I believe
And
it.
we come out here
I believe it.
because we're passionate.
I believe it.
And bring them on.
And I love that.
Bring them
So I'm
on.
just making sure.
Look, I'm a serious man, and I'm serious about this Bible.
Right.
And I'm going to ask any question that you bring up.
And I love to ask questions.
Well,
too.
all right, let's go.
So when I was asking about that,
You was asking about him. Okay.
So what I'm saying is it in your opinion okay for him to say what he did, so therefore you can teach him the text?
That's what we were just trying to do. But what do we with? Because that's a scripture. If you don't know something, instead of being wrong, it'd be wise to put your hand over your mouth instead of speaking and being a fool
But
because you don't know.
Because he's telling you what he thinks, and that's how you're able to teach him. If he didn't say what he thought, he wouldn't know.
So the thing is if I'm responding, sis,
That's
can you hear me if you're talking?
No.
So that's what he was doing.
okay, I don't know that.
That's what he was doing. And that's my point.
Okay.
All right? So you got that?
You make like if he doesn't know, then don't say it.
No, ask. But after you ask and I'm starting to break it down, be quiet so you can get it. That's
fair.
it.
That's what I asked.
What you got?
Because I might ask.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5 and verse 1. Keep thy foot when
Keep
thou
thy what?
keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God.
Right, so when you come to the house of God and for you to be able to learn, it says keep thy foot, which means to be quiet. Read.
And be more ready to hear
Uh-huh.
than to give the sacrifice of fools.
So you're giving a sacrifice as a fool if you're speaking on something that you don't understand, but we have the understanding.
And that's why you said that.
That's why we said that.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
Read.
I'm trying to
You done?
watch and understand.
Yeah, that's it on that.
I love that.
So what we're doing is thus saith the Lord. It has no emotion in it.
No.
It has passion for the Most High, because we're the men of the Lord,
Okay.
and we have a duty
Right.
to come out here and speak to our
I just
people.
don't want to feel like I should ask anything, and I'm just. checking
No,
to
you
see
can
right.
ask whatever you like,
And I like
sis.
to hear what you have to say.
You got that? What's that? Ezekiel 34, the last verse. Is that? No, that's not what I want.
Also,
Make thy forehead strong. I guess there. What's your question?
Oh no,
That ain't it. That ain't it.
That was it. Also, like even tell you what I thought I heard or what I thought I learned. And
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything, but just things that I assume or thought or know. I like to express it, and I'm all deep. I love you for what you have to say.
We have no problem with you,
Like
sis.
If I don't know, then why am I asking?
Yeah. No, but if you ask, all praise to the Most High. But let me answer
Oh,
you.
I like that. I want
And that's all I was saying to the brother.
Yeah.
And the brother, that's our brother, and we love him, but we got to give him some rebuke too, and love. Because it's like, you're going to go down there and not take in nothing, stand out there, you know.
That happens to me all the time. The person says something when it's my turn, they walk away.
That's crazy. That's foolishness. You will never gain anything that way.
I wanted to know what I be done.
No, we're not.
No, I ain't. It's a question.
No, you're good. But I'm saying we do that, and we speak direct, especially to our brothers, is because the men are supposed to be the head of the household. We're supposed to lead.
Is that why I'm single?
We're supposed to lead our families. Right. But what I'm saying is, as men, there's a more onus of us to know and understand these things so we can lead our families properly.
And so God is trying to give me that right man.
Absolutely. But to get the right man,
I have to be right.
absolutely.
Okay.
You know what I want?
Something like
Sarah,
that, 'cause I mean, you know, I know, I still, well, I think I still got it a little bit, you know what I mean? But I don't.
yeah, how you doing, bro?
I don't have the.
All right. What's your nationality, King?
Keep what God wants. Somebody read that for me?
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you, King. You know, African American is 2 white men.
Right.
There it is. So you not that, King.
Tell me.
All right, we're gonna tell you an Israelite according to the Bible. All right, and let me show you something before you go. Read that for the brother, what we read for the sister
And then teach me
about the name. No, I still got you, sis. That's Psalms 49 and 11. Let's get that again for my brother right here. What's your name, King? James, brother James. I'm Jeremiah. All right, like that. So that name, like we just told my sister, the African American, that comes from 2 white men, named Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci. All right, 2 white guys. Read.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and
It's talking about the oppressor. Read.
and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands. They call their lands after their own name.
They call their lands after their own names. So this land, America, is named after an Italian map maker named Amerigo Vespucci. And Africa is named after Leo Scipio Africanus. He's a Roman general who conquered Hannibal in the Punic Wars. All right? So we're more than African American, King. We're the Israelites according to the Bible. We're God's chosen people. And the fact that we don't know who we are is a curse from the Most High God. It's a curse. We're cursed only because we stopped keeping God's law, statutes, and commandments.
That's why a lot of us hate each other and kill each other.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. Excellent question, King. Excellent question. Read that for the brother. Deuteronomy 28. Let's start at 54 for the brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verses 54. So that the man that is tender among you
So as brothers, we used to be loving towards one another. Read.
and very delicate,
And very delicate. You used to see your brother and say, hey, bro, how you doing? How's your mom doing? How's your family? How's your father? But when we see each other now, we be what? Mugging, right? Read. Let me tell you why. Read.
his eye, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Now our eyes are evil toward our brothers. We can't even walk down the block and be like, what's up? Brothers is sizing you up. Right? That's a curse according to the Bible because we stopped keeping God's commandments. All right? Read on.
And toward the wife of his bosom.
And towards the wife of our bosom. A lot of us don't treat our women correctly. We don't treat our wives right. We disrespect them. We treat them like hoes and bees. Right? That's a curse. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children,
And our children, read,
which he shall lead.
which he shall leave. There's a lot of fatherless homes in our community, right? This is a curse upon the Israelites because we stopped keeping God's commandments. All right? So we got to come back to the Most High God knowing that we are the Israelites and we got to start keeping the commandments, brother. All right? And that's what we out here doing to wake up our people, our beautiful sister right here, our brother, you, that we got to come back to the Most High God.
So I've been thinking that I look
All
like
right.
a man or something. They've been really talking real bad to me.
No, it's just we under these curses, sis.
Okay, I got
All
it.
right.
Well, I forgive them then.
All right, you got that? What I wanted for the sister?
Oh, okay. Right, this will be the last one.
All right.
The book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse number 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But a godly woman,
What we trying to help our sister be?
is given to him that feareth the Lord.
Right. So we trying to tell you these laws, statutes, and commandments so that we can be on God's side. We can be more godly. We following God's ways. And then he'll put a godly man, not just any man, a godly man in your path. All right?
Because everybody say, are you gay? Or no, I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. What are you doing, God? And now I know. He
Right.
wants me to be right, and he's going to give me the man that he wants.
Absolutely.
Me to be. got it.
Absolutely.
So I'll just continue.
So to be right is, let me get that in Romans 7:14 for or 7:12 for my sister.
I need to do
Brother, you got any questions?
Give me a man,
You know any commandments? You know any commandments?
Give me a man, Lord, the godly man.
Most important one, right, was love to God.
All of them are
I
important.
mean, they're all important.
Uh-huh.
But the first one was love the Lord with all your mind, all your heart, and all your soul.
So how do we do that? That's major right there. Let me get Deuteronomy 10 and 12 for my brother, James. That's major, James. And you know, I'm glad that you know that, because a lot of people don't even know that.
Right.
But to learn how to do that is this. And let me get Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. You got that? Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 10 and 12 for the brother.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
All right, so God got requirements of us. What did you say? To love God with all our heart and soul and all that, right? This is how you do it, King. Read.
To walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways.
What's God's ways? Let me get Sirach 1 and 5 real quick. I got to get Sirach 1 and 5 for my brother so I can show you what are God's ways. Because anybody can say that, but not tell you what it means. So we're going to show you what that means. Read that for my brother.
The book of Sirach, chapter 1, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The word of God Most High is the foundation of wisdom.
Uh-huh.
And her ways are,
In her what?
and her ways
In the ways, read,
are everlasting commandments.
are the commandments of God. So the ways are to keep the commandments of God. So therefore, to keep them, you got to learn them first, right? Because there's more than 10. Okay? There's more than 10. Look, the first 5 books of the Bible are the books of the law, right? So there's more than 10 there. So in the 10 commandments, does it say anything about thou shalt not rape a woman? That's not in the 10, right? So there's more commandments in the first 5 that we've been lied to about. All right? Read that.
From the top. This
This-
is how you do that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now, Israel, what?
now who?
And now, Israel,
And now James.
and now, Israel,
Now Israel, you're an Israelite, James. Read.
what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
God got requirements for us. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways,
Keep the commandments
and to love him.
and to love him. What's the love of God? Let's get it. Let's go piece by piece for my brother.
What's the love of God? We're going to show you what the love of God is. What's the love of God? What do you think? Absolutely. Obeying him. We're going to bring it home for you.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, and verse number 3.
Bring it out.
For this is the love of God,
This is the love of God.
that we keep his commandments.
That we what?
That we keep his commandments.
Right, so to love God, we can't go up there and give God a hug and say, I love you. All right, so love is an action word. We got to keep the commandments. That's how you show God you love him. All right, read.
And to serve the Lord thy God
And to serve God is going back to keeping the commandments.
with all thy heart
Uh-huh.
and with all thy soul.
Read.
To keep the commandments.
To what?
To keep the commandments.
This is how you do everything.
It all comes back to the commandments.
Right.
So it said commandments about 3 or 4 times already, right? So we got to learn the commandments, brother. Well, you got to learn them, right? So let me ask you, do you eat pork? You do. Get that for my brother James, man.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 7.
Bring it out.
And the swan,
And the what?
and the swan,
The swine is pork. Read.
though he divide the hoof
Uh-huh.
and be cloven footed,
Read.
yet he cheweth not the cud.
Uh-huh.
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
So the pork is unclean to us. Read.
Of their flesh shall you not eat.
So you're not supposed to eat that. That's a sin.
Then my dad was just talking about that. He was talking about pork.
Because pork is a sin.
That's why we go into conversations and all that too, right?
Absolutely. That's why we get sick. So let me ask you, before we finish that, do you know what sin is? You know what I want?
Sin,
According to the Bible.
sin is disobedience.
Absolutely. Read that.
Disobedience.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 3, and verse number 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is the breaking of the law, statutes, and commandments. So we got to learn these commandments. Everything comes back to the commandments, King.
Right.
That's a part of our heritage. Let me get Jeremiah 17, verse number 4. Let me get Sirach 17 and 17. Our heritage is this Bible. This is our history. This is what's been robbed from us because we don't know who we are. I just asked my sister. She said one thing. You said African American. The brother down here said the same thing. So we're giving different answers and we're all the same people.
Right.
That's a curse. Because our identity's been stolen from us. Why? Because we disobey God over and over again. If you read the book of Judges, if you read Joshua, Most High gave us time again, and we kept breaking the commandments.
Right.
So that's why we're in this low, downtrodden place that we are. What you got?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse number 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself,
And you, even yourself, and my sister too, and us.
shall discontinue from thine heritage
We discontinue from our heritage. What's our heritage? Read.
that I gave thee,
That the Most High gave us.
and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not.
So we here serving our enemies in a land that we never knew. We're from the other side of the world. We're the Israelites. We're from Jerusalem.
Wake him up.
That's what's going on here, sis. You got that? Read.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 17, verse 17.
Bring it out.
For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion.
But who?
But Israel is the Lord's portion. Who, being his firstborn, he nourisheth with discipline, and giving him the light of his love, doeth not forsake him.
Right. So this is for us. This thing is for us. This is our heritage, King. So we got to understand who we are. We got to learn what? What do we got to learn? We got to learn these commandments. That was 17 and 17, King?
My birthday is 7/17/71.
Sirach 17, 17?
7/17/17.
Was that it? So the most important thing is, did you read that for him? What about seafood? Y'all eat seafood?
I love crab legs. It's not good either, huh?
Yeah, we got to get that for my sister. You got 17,
no,
17?
not crab legs.
Read that for my sister.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse number 9. These shall you eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters and the seas and in the rivers, them shall you eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the waters, and of the living that which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They shall be what?
They shall be an abomination unto you.
Crab legs or what?
Abomination unto you.
What is shrimp?
Abomination unto you.
What's calamari?
Abomination unto you.
What's squid?
Abomination unto you.
All right, sis. So if you eat anything other than fish with fins and scales, because every fish doesn't have fins and scales.
Which fish I can eat? I love
You can eat you some snapper. You can eat you some salmon. You can eat you some tuna. You can eat you some trout. You eat some bass.
but not crab.
But you can't eat no crab leg. You can't eat no cat. You can't eat no catfish. It's a bottom feeder. Like those things that you eat, sis, and that we were told were a delicacy, but they're roaches of the sea. A crab is a spider of the sea. And they eat all the waste at the bottom. You can't clean it out.
That's nasty.
But that's my point. Like, can we clean out pork? We can't clean that thing out.
Okay.
So the Most High, like we always say, the Most High made our bodies, right? So he know what's good for it and what's not.
Okay, I want my body.
The guy over here at Porsche, they made them Porsches. They know what type of oil you supposed to put in it. They know what type of gas you're supposed to put. They know what type of transmission fluid. They know what type of brake fluid. And if they tell you to use this or you're going to damage your car, we're going to listen to them about that car. But when the Most High tells us about this vehicle, this body that he gave us, we don't want to listen.
I'm gonna listen.
And that's why we sick. What you got, King? Absolutely. Absolutely. Get that. He's the way, he's the truth. What's that, 14? Matthew 14 and something like that, 6, 12. Yeah, Christ is the truth. But we're going to tell you, let me ask you a question. Does God love everybody? Was Christ sent here for everybody? Who was Christ sent here for? Because this is a stumbling block for our people.
Right, because I said everybody.
Yeah, this is a stumbling block. Yeah, okay. Well, we want to break that down for you, King, because that's one of the most misconstrued scriptures in the Bible.
I can't believe this right here.
It's the most misconstrued Bible. Okay, so let me ask you, in John 3, who was talking? Huh? Who was talking in John chapter 3? The whole chapter, who was talking? We know Christ was in there, right? Christ was talking, and who was he talking to? Get that from the top. John 3 from the top. Read.
This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
There was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus.
Name what?
Named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Jesus by night.
Right. He came. So Nicodemus is talking to Christ, and he came to him at night. Why, King? He came to him at night because all the Pharisees and scribes, they wanted to put him to death. But this Sadducee, he believed on him. He knew he was the Christ. So these are two Israelites talking amongst each other. He's not talking to everybody. He's talking to a fellow Israelite. Okay? So keep going.
The same came to Jesus by
Salakia. You know what John 3:16 says? What does it say?
What's that?
Uh-huh.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. So that sounds like it's to everybody, huh? Okay. So we've been lied to, bruh. What does John 3:14 say? And let me get that in Numbers 21:5. You got that? What does John 3:14 say?
I don't know.
You got it, King? We're going to read it for you. We're going to show you that this is a misconstrued verse of the Bible. Read.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness.
As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness. Who did he lift up the serpent to in the wilderness? That was after he brought them out.
To the so he did that to the.
So he said, as Pharaoh lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, read.
As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so,
the same way,
must the Son of Man be lifted up.
So who's the Son of Man? Jesus Christ. Read that.
The book of Numbers, chapter 21, and verse number 8.
Bring it out.
And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent.
Make thee a what?
A fiery serpent.
Read.
And set it upon a pole. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live.
Right. So this was in the wilderness. This was done. Read it from 5. What 5 say?
And the people spake against God and against Moses. Wherefore you have brought us up out of Egypt to die in the wilderness.
Right. So the Israelites were brought up out of Egypt, right? So what was happening is they were getting bit by serpents, right? Because he did what? Read that part again. They spoke against God. They spoke against Moses. Read that.
And the people spoke against God.
So they spoke against God. They talked bad against God. You brought us out of Egypt to leave us in the wilderness to die. They were talking crazy about Moses and God. Read.
and against Moses.
and against Moses.
Where have you brought us up out of Egypt to die in the
Right.
wilderness?
Wait, have you brought us out of Egypt to die here in the wilderness? They're saying this to God after he saved them. So the Most High got mad. Read.
For there is no bread, neither is there any water. And our soul loatheth this light bread. And the Lord sent fiery serpents among the people.
So the Lord sent fiery serpents against the Israelites for talking against him. Right? Exactly. Read.
And they bit the people.
And the serpents bit the people. They bit the Israelites. Read.
And much people of Israel died.
And a lot of the Israelites was getting put to death for being rebellious. Yeah. God kills. You know that, right? God kills. What did the flood do? Killed everybody on the earth, right? Okay, that God did that. Read.
Therefore, the people came to Moses and said, we have sinned.
Right.
We have what?
We have sinned. For we have spoken against the Lord.
They have spoken against the Lord. We have sinned. This is after they're getting bit by these serpents. They ran to Moses for help. Moses, we have sinned. Help us. We spoke against God. Read.
And against thee. Pray unto the Lord that he take away the serpents from us.
Do what?
Pray unto the Lord that he take away these serpents from us.
Right. So go to the Lord and tell him, please forgive us. Take away these serpents that's killing us, that's biting us. Read.
And Moses prayed for the people.
And he did what?
And Moses prayed for the people.
Read.
And the Lord said unto Moses, make thee a fiery serpent, and set it upon a pole.
Set it upon the pole.
And it shall come to pass, that everyone that is bitten, when he looketh upon it, shall live.
Right. So Moses made a serpent of brass. He made a serpent of brass, and he put it on a pole. Have you ever seen that on the ambulances? It's like a stick, and they got a snake going around it. It's because it's for healing. They got that out the Bible. So God told him to do that, and let them, whoever looks on it, they're going to be healed. They're not going to die. So read what you had again in 14.
I got Isaiah 45.
No. 14.
And John 3:14. John 3:14.
The book of John, chapter 3, verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness,
Right. So this is what talking about what Moses did to the Israelites in the wilderness. Read.
even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
Even so the most so read that again. So like,
Even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
even so, he must be lifted up to the Israelites. That's what it's saying. We're gonna get the rest of it. Read.
That whosoever,
That who?
that whosoever believeth in him
Whosoever believeth in him. Read.
shall not perish, but have eternal life.
Right, but so who is he talking to in the beginning? Let me get Joel 3 and 28. 2, is it 2:27? And let me get that in Acts 2:21. So he said, whosoever. If this is Christ talking to Nicodemus, this is two brothers talking to each other. He ain't talking to the whole world. And we're going to explain to you that word world doesn't mean everybody on the face of the earth. It doesn't mean that. We're going to show you. So you know. All right, what you got?
This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel,
All right, so this is God. All right, he's speaking to the Israelites. Read.
and that I am the Lord your God, and none else.
Right, so he's saying, I'm the Lord, the Israelites, God, and none else. Jump down to 29.
Verse 29. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire, and pillars of smoke.
32.
And
This
verse
is what we wanted right here.
verse
He
32.
said, and whosoever, right?
And it shall come to pass that whosoever
That who?
that whosoever
Read.
shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered.
Uh-huh.
For in Mount Zion,
Or where?
for in Mount Zion
Read.
and in Jerusalem
And in Jerusalem, where the Israelites live. Read.
shall be deliverance.
Right, so he's talking to the Israelites, because Mount Zion, it says in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall that deliverance be. So when it's going into the whosoever, it's talking about somebody else. It's talking about the Israelites. Read that again for him. Read it.
Verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion,
where the Israelites dwell, read,
and in Jerusalem
in Jerusalem
shall be deliverance.
shall
Be deliverance. That's for the Israelites. Let me get what you got.
The book of Acts, chapter 2, and verse number 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever, that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
shall be what?
Shall be saved.
Read.
Ye men of Israel,
Everybody.
ye men of Israel,
Ye men of Israel.
hear these words.
Right, so it's talking to the Israelites, brother. All right? So it said world. I know that's a big thing for our people, the world. Well, I'm just going to go straight to the point. I can pull a few precepts, but let's get that Isaiah 45:17. You got that?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17.
Let me get 17 and 9. John 17 and 9.
But Israel,
Salakia, let me get that first. John 17:9. I want you to see this world. It's the Bible. This isn't a regular English book. It's written in Hebrew and the Greek.
Right.
So the words don't translate exactly the same. So we went and found these words, and we're going to show you what they mean. All right, read that.
The book of John, chapter 17, and verse 9.
Read that out.
I pray for them.
I pray for them. This is Christ speaking. Read.
I pray not for the world.
He says, I pray for them, but I pray not for the world. So who is he talking about? What is he saying?
That's right.
He's talking about the Israelites, King. Let's get that in John 18 and 20.
Wow.
We're going to show you, and then we're going to get what my brother got. That's going to bring it all the way home. Read.
The book of John, chapter 18, and verse 20. Jesus answered him, I spake openly to the world.
He said, I spake openly to the world. Read.
I ever taught in the synagogue and in the temple,
Read.
whether the Jews always resort.
Where everybody resort.
Whether the Jews always resort.
Whether the Jews resort. So he said, I spake openly to the world in the synagogues where the Jews resort, which are the Israelites, King. Okay? So we got to understand this Bible. The Bible ain't written for everybody to understand, and we must be taught it. Okay? We can't just go off how we feel because the Bible ain't saying what we've been taught that it says. All right? And we've been taught that way to keep us in mental bondage and to keep us from knowing who we are.
Right.
But this is the kicker right here. Look at what my brother got. Read.
this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
So Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. So let me get Hebrews 1:1. Read.
Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
So world. So Israel is the world without end that he's talking about. All right. So we got to go through this Bible precept upon precept to get the true understanding of what it's saying. Okay. We can't read this book like a novel because it's not. And we get things misconstrued and we have misunderstanding. Let's read this. There's more than one world. Okay. And brothers got to understand. Let me get Hebrews 3. I believe it's 3. Start at 3.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 1 and verse number 1.
11.
God, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in time past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in the last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he appointed their heirs of all things, by whom also he made the worlds.
He made the what?
The worlds.
The world?
The worlds.
The worlds with an S on the end of it. God made the worlds. There's more than one world. All right? There's the animal world. All right? There's sea world. There's the fashion. It's different worlds. And God made all of them. All right? This Bible is written like this our people. We talk with a certain slang. Right? It's written that way. What you say, sis?
So when it was written, and some people think that someone just writing the story. We don't know what went on there. What is it that lets you know that there's something beyond somebody just writing a novel? The things that have happened.
Christ lets us know.
The signs that's been in the book.
You know, unto you was given. I think Luke 8. Yeah, Luke 8 and 10. I think we can do that.
You know what I'm asking?
Absolutely. Read that. What you got?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 3. Salakia, through faith we understand that the worlds,
That the what?
that the worlds,
That one world.
that the worlds
The worlds with an S, right?
were framed by the word of God.
So the worlds, there's more than one world. Let me get Luke. What's that? Is that Luke 2? Is that what I want? Yeah, let me get Luke 2 from the top. So there's more than one world, and we got to read this Bible as it's been written for us, not how we've been taught by our oppressors. Our oppressors taught us wrong. Can we expect the people that oppressed us and have their foot on our neck for hundreds of years to teach us the truth about God and about who we are?
Right.
We can't. Do we really? We can't do that, right? What you got?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, from the top. And it came to pass in those days that there were out a decree from Caesar Augustus,
Right. So there was a decree from Caesar Augustus to the Romans. Read
that all the world,
that all the what?
that all the world should be taxed.
Right. So does that say? It says all the world should be taxed. So is that talking about the brothers down in Africa and Australia? No, because they didn't control that area.
Oh, it said world, not world.
It said, read that again for my sister.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 2. Salakia, chapter 2, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus.
Caesar Augustus was the ruler of Rome. Okay, read.
That all the world
That all the world.
should be taxed.
Should be taxed. So does that include the people in China? It don't. It only included the world of Rome. So there's more than one world, and we got to understand that. So John 3:16 is talking about the Israelites, King,
Right.
and you got to know that he's talking about your people.
Right.
God don't love the whole world. He don't. This word was only given to the Israelites.
You never got to the part where
You want us to show you that? This world, this Bible, is only written to the Israelites. It's not for everybody. That's a tricky question. Let me get that in Revelations 21. We're gonna show you what the kingdom of heaven look like. I like that question. I like that question.
how's the other worlds coming?
I like that question. All right, and we're going to show you what's going to happen with the other nations in Isaiah 14. You got that? No, I'm talking about the kingdom. Yeah, 21. And what is it, 11? Huh? The gates. No, it's 21. All right, let's read it. All right, so this is what the kingdom of heaven looks like. And we got to understand this as a people, all right? Because we the Israelites, we got a heart. We caring people. But don't nobody else really care about us like that. All right? Except for the Most High and Yahweh Shai. Read.
This is what the kingdom of heaven looks like, right?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a wall great and high,
There was a great and high wall, read.
and had 12 gates.
And had how many gates?
And had 12 gates.
Right, so the kingdom of heaven has 12 gates. Read.
And the names written thereon,
And there's names written on each gate. Read.
which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right, so the names on those 12 gates of heaven are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Right.
So the kingdom of heaven is for the Israelites. Okay? And we got to understand that. I didn't make that up. Brother can show you the scripture. All right? Let me get that from my brother because he asked about the other nations. This is what's going to happen. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, and verse number 1.
Bring it out.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel,
But yet choose who?
and will yet choose Israel,
Read.
and set them in their own land. And the stranger,
And the who?
and the stranger
And the other nations.
shall be joined with them,
Right. So the other nations going to be joined with us. Let's see how. Read.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob,
And they're going to cleave to the Israelites. Read.
and the people shall take them, and bring them to their place.
So, and we're going to take them. We're going to bring them to our place, the kingdom of heaven. All right, read, listen.
And the house of Israel,
And who?
and the house of Israel shall possess them.
We're going to possess them. What does that mean if you possess something? Exactly. Read.
You shall possess
We're
them
going to possess them
in the land of the Lord
In the land of the Lord, which is the kingdom of heaven. Read.
for servants.
For what?
For servants and
and
handmaids.
handmaids. Read.
And they shall take them captive,
And we're going to take them captives. Read.
whose captives they were.
Whose captives we were. So they're going to be our slaves in the kingdom of heaven.
Wake them up, huh?
Kind of like when they said first shall be last and last shall be first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me get Revelations 13. This is my last one. This is my last one. I'm going to let somebody else come up, King. Revelations 13.
Stay, get a chance to get in. They should be happy with that.
Hey, but, okay, we find that due unto her double. Get that for me. We're going to see. Read that. You got that? Revelation 13 and 9.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
You got an ear. You got ears. My sister got ears. Read.
He that leadeth into captivity
Him that led us into captivity as a whole, read,
shall go into captivity.
shall what?
Shall go into captivity.
Read.
He that killeth with the sword
Them that killed us with a sword, they hung us on trees, they fed us to alligators, they did all type of manner of wickedness to us, read,
must be killed with the sword.
they must be killed with the sword. So you heard of an eye for an eye? So it's going to be an eye for an eye, but on 1,000 though. You got that? Read this. Listen to this, King.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, and the cup which she had filled to her double.
Right. So what they did to us, we're going to do double unto them. All right. That's what God told us to do.
Right.
So they're going to get double what we got.
Right.
But we ain't going to be doing all the sexual immorality stuff.
Right.
We're not going to be with all that. But we're going to do double unto them what they did to us. You got that?
Like a righteous bash their head against the stone. You got that? Bash their head against the stone.
Like a righteous
Get that from me. So we're going to say it again, King James.
like a righteous vengeance, like a holy vengeance.
Let me get Revelations 2 and 26 for my brother James. This is what it's going to look like. This is what it's going to look like, brother James. Yeah, read this for my brother James, man, so we know.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 27. And he shall rule them with
Wait. Move up. Do 26.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 2, verse 26.
Bring it out.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my words unto the end,
So those that overcome and keep the commandments to the end, read.
to him will I give power over the nation.
Right, so we're going to have power over the nations like we just read. All right, read.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
We're going to rule them what?
With a rod of iron.
We're going to rule them with a rod of iron. You hear that, brother? Read.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Right, so we're going to beat the hell out of them. That's what that's saying, King. Right? Anything else?
I don't want to be down
What
with
else?
nobody.
You got that?
I'm not going to.
Even
I'm gonna give y'all this last one, and y'all gonna. Hey, listen.
Listen. Hey, okay, I got you. Hey, but this is the word of God. We ain't making this up.
Just the way you
We
said.
reading the word. Let my brother. I know you got to go, but my brother gonna read this. This is how it's gonna get. Read.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 137 and verse number 9. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stone.
So we gonna dash their little ones against the stone.
That's right. Bring it out.
You know what they did to our sisters when they were pregnant?
Right.
They would put food over the stomach and have dogs eat the baby out of our sisters.
Right.
No, we gonna get righteous vengeance,
That's
brothers.
right.
And that's what we gotta be prepared for. The Most High God is not all lollipops and gumdrops.
Right.
He's not. God is a man of war.
Pick 'em up, huh?
He's not playing. Let me get that. And this is my last one. Exodus 15:3. The Most High is a God of war. He's not playing. He's not what they try to make him out to be. He's a man of war. He's serious, right?
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
Say what?
The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Right. So the Lord our God is a man of war. He's not playing no games. All right, kings. And with that, I'm going to say, Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala. Kwam Yashala.